Yeah, boy. We here on this Monday to handle some business. We are here to handle some business. Big IV, big four by the people for the people, and this is the For the Real Only channel. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay tapped in as well. This is not a game. This is not a test. This is the real thing, and we here today to discuss Gregory. Gregory. We here to discuss Gregory. Mm-hmm. Y'all know who that is. Check out the shorts I got out on him. Nah, we're here to discuss Gregory. One thing, and what we here to discuss is the chickens coming to roost. The chickens have come to roost. They sure have. They are coming to roost, as you see in the thumbnail, and they angry. The chickens is angry. The chickens is coming to roost, baby. One thing I love seeing, God don't like ugly, either do I. One thing I can't stand is a dirty person, so a dirty individual. I can't stand a dirty MFer. And this dude is one of the dirtiest as they come as far as YouTube creators on this YouTube space, on this internet space. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times these dudes be living a fake life, a facade. They have a curtain up. You know what I'm saying? And we see him getting unveiled. He getting revealed for who his true character is. Many of us with sense have known that this is his true character. You could pull the wool over some eyes, but not everybody. And I was just telling and what's this lady Psychology Eats in her chat, I'm not alleging, I'm not saying allegedly nothing. I've been hearing something about him for 2 years, and all of it is slowly but surely coming true, and it's revealing itself to be true and to a T. Now this is not here to hate on him because he swear up and down people with somebody be hating on him. He swear he is doing it ultra big. You know they got that site out there. I forgot the name, but I remember I ain't gonna call him Cracky Monster, but he know who he is. Twin dude from Jersey, fellow Jersey dude that used to be on VC channel. Um, he told me the site. I got it wrote down somewhere, but there's a site and it's all legit that shows you what YouTube creators make, and it's 100% accurate. And it tallies up, and they everything, they donations, they views, they watch everything. So I know who making what. Now, small time creators like such as the people in Filmo Africa, you can't really find them on there, but you could find people with a lot more sub. This dude ain't making all that much money, so we gonna leave that there. We ain't gonna, get further deep into that. But he is not making that much money on YouTube. Let's just say that because I remember the one time I went to that site, I checked all the creators who I watch, the big creators, and I seen who bringing in what. He ain't bringing in no hellified money on his YouTube platform like that. It's for the way he be acting, like he's such a big time success. Somebody told him in his comments he ain't used to nothing, and he act like it. He act like he is out here balling out of control, and he earning millions, 100G a month, like he getting it, but he not getting it like that. Is cap. So anyway, he always thinks somebody hating on him. I don't want him to think this is no hate campaign or smear job. No, people just don't like you, bro. People just don't like you. When I first started watching your channel, I was a fan of the content and the people on the channel, but I quickly began to not be a fan of this here individual. First of all, I don't like the way he talked to people. He talked to everybody like they beneath him and in a condescending tone. You know, he quick to start stuff. He's super messy about the most one of the most female so-called street ninjas that I've ever seen and been exposed to, real life or on the internet. I don't believe him. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, back to this dude. The chickens is coming to roost in a major way. People is tired of dude. People tired of Gregory. People tired of Gregory. and they coming out speaking against him. They tired of being talked to any kind of way, mistreated, mishandled, um, put out there and exposed, put out there and portrayed a certain way on this internet. You really ain't trying to help nobody. You really ain't trying to do nothing for nobody. You ain't trying to see nobody grow. You ain't trying to see nobody prosper. At this point, we've seen evidence of it several times, over and over and over again. From you not wanting to deal with people because they got YouTube channels or they trying to enterprise or do something for themselves. That's what you did, right? So why can't nobody else do nothing for themselves? Why you don't want to see nobody clean? You don't want to see nobody prosper but yourself. That's a hater. That's someone who's extremely dirty. You would think he'd be out here promoting channel trying to help VC. Nope, don't want to help him. Don't want to help nobody. Promote these people that's out here cleaning up their lot. Don't want to help them neither. I've been telling people he was a fraud. First of all, let me start with this. It's so many ways I can go with this, and I may forget to say certain stuff, so it may be a part two, three, four, until I feel like not talking about it. And he can't stop me. He can't do nothing with me. He can talk all that what he want to talk. You can't do nothing with me, bro. So let me say something right here, right? You know how YouTube recommends that these videos be 8 to 10 minutes long, these long forms and everything like that. Like this dude will interview people unless it's some drama or something juicy. Like in the case of like the favorites, I could say the favorites have classically been certain people, but when it all boils down to it, the favorites are, that whole house over there in that trailer, KD, Mike and Hollywood and them like that. But you could see it in certain videos, like certain times he interview Hollywood or he'll interview certain people. If it ain't no drama or nothing juicy or they ain't making a fool out of themselves and they just talking and telling their story and venting, he'll if you notice he'll always end that video at the 8 or 9 minute mark. Now if your channel is to help people and support them and you really care about them and these your so-called friends, and you trying to see them grow and prosper and get clean and do better, then why do you always stop your video when it reaches that mark that YouTube says they recommend it be at? Because you're here for the numbers, you're here for YouTube. You exploiting these people. You don't care nothing about these people and what they got going on. That's why you end the video so quick. I'm watching. I'm like, let them cook. Let them talk. Let them tell their story. You don't know who they might inspire to get up today and say, you know what? I'm gonna put this pipe down. I'm gonna put that needle down. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop snorting this and that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get right. You don't know what they might gotta say. So you all right, get out here, tell people why they should choose the lifestyle. You don't care nothing about that. And it's cat, bro. That's why you keep ending the video like that. You here for the numbers just like everybody else. That's someone who's an enabler. That's someone who's exploiting people, and that's someone selfish. Don't care about nobody but themselves. I've been trying to clean up. I ain't talking how I want to talk. I really want to say be uncut and real raw and uncut like I usually be, and but I'm trying to clean it up and do better on here. But this man don't care about nobody, bro, but himself. A whole fraud out here on the street. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one thing. If you really care about these people getting clean, let them tell their story. Let them inspire somebody. Let them connect with people that's watching this. You can't pull the wool over my eyes. I see you. You got a lot of people on this channel. You got a lot of these women on here that's following your channel that's lonely, or I guess they think you cute, or they like the way you look or something, so they act stupid and naive. I'm not naive. I know what I see. I know what I've been seeing going on. And not to mention that I know somebody on here that's a little closer to the situation than a lot of people know. So I know about you. And everything that I've seen with my own eyes that I already had in my own mind matches up with what they told me. And this right here is just the icing and the cherry on top of the cake. Cherry on top of the cake. Then you got the nerve. I didn't seen. Don't think I ain't seen you throwing subliminals and hating on Marcus from Atlanta Street Interviews. Who you bite off of? We all know what this whole addiction, these little addiction channels, the top dog was Soft White Underbelly, and then Marcus probably come right up under that. And you definitely emulate and trying to be like Marcus. It's other channels too. Jersey Concrete, Pull Up, and there was these other channels, a lot of channels like that. That's what I was going to do with this channel in the beginning, but I just saw it was starting to be too much channels like that, so I fell back from it. You know, you got the nerve to throw subliminals talking about, oh, people wish they had this going on their channel and all da 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 da. This who you trying to be like, this who you emulate. And you ain't no better than him because you doing the same thing that people say he doing. You doing the same thing that people say he doing. Oh, I'm just talking to them and complimenting them, trying to make them feel good. Man, you flirting with these women. You was living in the motel tricking with these women, but you on here telling you just on there telling uh people how what's her name? Snow, how VC be tricking. You be tricking. And I'm glad this new woman coming out saying that you had Dylan. Y'all check out my shorts and the little minute clip I put up today, cartoon making fun of the situation with Becky Super. Some of these women don't even look to be in good condition. They look to be that like they might be sick or they might be going through something. But you the one paying them. You paying them. Don't you got a child that you keeping in secret that you hiding? Isn't that child by a smoker, a prostitute, a smoker? Is that why you not proud of the child and we don't see the child, but you will show your other son? So let's pull the veil and let's see this person for who they are. Because and this is no different from what you know me for. You gave me a wrench on your channel. I ain't even asked for one. First time you went live, you was asking how to get people wrenches. I told you how, and you gave me a wrench. But you didn't like me because one thing about me, I'm no holds bar, and I don't go for the BS. So I spoke out against several things on your channel. And for a while, you just kept deleting my comment, but I guess it was picking up so much. And I got a way of talking that's real heavy and real potent. And I knew it was going to eventually get to you. And that combined with with the fact that you didn't like that me and Fatanya was supporting the VC channel, you eventually blocked me. But you didn't like that. You didn't like how I told you I wish I had been in Greensboro that time when you set Penelope up to get maced by KD. You knew it was gonna happen. You said, I'm gonna get me a lot of views. You forgot to edit that out. You a bad editor. Since you got so much money, I'm gonna go ahead and suggest that you hire an editor since you claim you getting it and you got so much money. You hire an editor because you need to do some better editing because you've been caught out there handing off stuff. Pro V got you out there handing out stuff. You've been caught in so many lies. You talk so much, you don't pay attention to what you do. You telling us you did 20 years in the feds, but you had a video explaining to somebody to what jails you've been in, and none of them was fed jail. Nothing you brought up was a fed jail, but you say you did 20 years in the feds. I got him, the dude I be making cartoons about, the Gr Gregory, the stuttering dude from Real Right and Uncut. So you don't like me because I told you the truth. You did set Penelope up. Oh, I'm gonna get me a lot of views for this. You knew that Penelope had that mace and you met her whenever you was in that motel. You was never parked in that area that you was in. That's the same motel you used to live in, and you had the room. You was bringing them over there. You never was parked in that area of the motel anytime you did videos there. You parked over there on the side in the cut because you knew that was gonna happen and you wanted to get some footage for your video. This is what I told you. I said I wish I had been there because I would have went and found Penelope and hunted them down too because they gonna be at the motels. And I would have said, hey, you go ahead and get your get back. I'm right here. And I wish you was there because if you had got in it, we ain't even get to talking. You know what I'm saying? I said, I wish I was there. You didn't like that. You deleted that right away. You was parked over in that cut in that area for a specific reason. You got over there and you called Penelope to do a video. When you go back and look at that video, Penelope didn't come around the corner and was surprised to see. She didn't come over there and say, "Oh, hey, Ghost, What y'all doing over there? She knew you was there, and she knew you was coming because you called her. And then Penelope jump out. I mean, KD jump out with mace in her hand. You walked up to KD and pointed the camera down at her hand. She was holding the mace in her hand. Why would you point the camera down at her hand? And you got right out the way and you let her mace Penelope, and then you edited it like you was trying to stop it. But you a bad editor. You called her over there and set her up to get mace for your YouTube purposes. And I just feel like you a super duper clown and a punk for that. Cause that's a female. But you real careful with the way you handle yourself around Tyson. That's how I know who you say he is. He must have somewhat been that because you know how to act with him. But why you set Penelope up to get maced by KD? You knew what was going down. You do a lot of clown stuff. That's just one more incident. You know what I'm saying? You've been caught making handoffs. You've been caught doing it, bro. What you think this is? That's how I know you gotta be working. It ain't nowhere in the world somebody with your type of background and with your rap sheet that you claim to have, having done all this time in prison, is going around freely like that, and you got another pending trafficking case on you. I believe these folks got you out working. Downward departure. You working off time. I guarantee you out there getting people knocked off. You got to be. Why this case taking so long? Years. If it happened in 2022, this 4 years later, man, you out here working, dog. Yeah, and everybody know it. Everybody smell it. You smell what the rock is cooking. Everybody know it. Everybody watching it. That's all you doing is you out here telling, bro. Ain't nobody with the slightest bit of sense in they head and in they mind is fooled by what you do. I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? I like women's. I ain't on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not none of these women that like you and acting stupid like I don't see this. This common, anybody with sense can see this. It's blatant. Dude is a straight hater, bro. Dude don't want to see nobody get no money, no nothing, no nothing. He got these people on his channel. He half paying them. He's showing up with only a little bit of the money and all this and that. And let's get back to that. You're not making that much money, dude. You making probably a couple thousand, 3,000 on that YouTube, if that. And then you don't want to interview people that's clean, talking about they views ain't doing nothing. Listen, if they only do 6 or 7,000, 8,000 views, so what? Do a longer video and break it up into two, and that'll jump you over the 10,000 range because I'm gonna assume that that's the range you looking for, is double digits. But why don't you not want to interview them because they clean? But Mr. Oh, I'm trying to change my life. I'm trying to do right. I'm trying to help people. And people talk, I'm trying to help. You ain't helping nobody, bro. But we here to focus on these addicted prostitutes here that you have played. It ain't no way in the world. And I'm gonna tell you, like I told another clown in my life, you can't be acting like you that guy out here, but be paying uh drug addicted prostitutes for actual encounters, for encounters of a certain kind. You can't be doing that. We know clear as day something got you scared of Marley. You scared of Marley. Marley talk to you how she want to talk to you. Curse at you when she want to curse at you. Say what she want to say. Do her hand in a dismissive gesture in your face, like whatever, bye. I said this and that, and this and that. You won't say nothing. It's something she know about you and she got against you. We know the obvious because we can look and tell what you up to. But it's something else that she got on you. You might have been that route before. Amy get out of jail, the first thing you do is shoot Amy over to that house that you say is yours. I don't know if it's yours. I don't know if you renting it or whatever. I don't even care about that. And if it is yours, congratulations. Congrats, bro. But you couldn't wait to get her over there to show, I want you to clean my house. The house wasn't even dirty like that. You just wanted to bring her over there to show her that house. Ain't no telling what went down. Look at any encounter between you and her in these videos you did. It's clear as day, bro. Now you got to be, for as many of these women that like you and think you good looking and on your page trying to act stupid and sending you money, and for you got to be the nastiest dude in the world to go the route that you go, especially to hear something about Becky Super. I ain't even, man. I don't know Becky Super, and I hate to say it, but man, and the last video I seen, she picked up some weight. She looked like she doing better, but how she looked in the past, you all behind her in the hotel room, her whole skirt up. She ain't got nothing. You behind her filming these women behind, doing it with Crystal, telling them to turn around, bend over, twerk. They bow-legged, they looking good, they sexy, they thick, and all this and that. I don't know no dude in the world. You could say somebody now if you just want to call them pretty and say you trying to help them build their account, but nah, ain't nobody doing all that for nothing. You doing that for a reason. You doing that for a reason. I remember you all up at the pool with KD. You know, but see, you got a mistake of pointing the camera where you want to look. You point the camera, and I know because I was a student in communications broadcast production when I went to school. That's a mistake sometimes camera operators make. You can be supposed to film one thing, but you'll make a mistake sometimes and unconsciously be pointing the camera at what you looking at. It was times I filmed stuff from the school and it might have been females there and I'm supposed to be filming it, and I noticed, oh, you got that camera down a little bit, pick it up. You know what I'm saying? You know, you don't know you doing it, but you doing it. You know what I'm saying? And now you just don't care. So the chickens is coming to roost and your name is out there and you looking real bad, bro. You looking real bad. So according to the friend of Becky Super, you know, you paid $60 for a head and lap type of situation, right? And you might got something because according to a very good friend of this female, you had an odor problem down there. You smelled like fish and cologne. Hmm. Now that's a hell of a combination right there. That's a hell of a combination. And this is terrible, bro. This is terrible. Now, there's somebody that think they all that and think they are, but you ain't better than nobody, bro. Look at you. You is out here, bro, and it's just the beginning. Something telling me Hollywood and Mike ain't messing with you no more. When you dirty and you got all this stuff on you or going on, you got to play the game. That's like you you can't move around doing what you want to do and people got stuff on you. So you've been treating these people like you know what and knowing they know your business. Stephanie said her homegirl, which is a streetwalker, you picked her up and slid off with her. Put her in your back seat and slid. Why you put her in the back seat? Was you trying to hide her? You slid off with her. So you can't talk like you that dude and be a John out here. A whole John. And if you're gonna be a John, why are you going so low as to go there? Cheapskate. Why? Is it $10, $15, $20? You know what I'm saying? Well, why? What's the reasoning behind it? Is what I want to know. If you getting so much money, why was you living in a hotel? In a cheap motel at that? With the rest of them. That's why you had so many videos at that hotel, because you was living over there. You was coming outside and filming them, and they was coming in your house, in your room. Come on. Yeah. This dude crazy, bro. So anyway, you don't like me because I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth. You know, I'm gonna say it's people telling the truth on there, but it was something about me to where you definitely, because I like I don't know what you had against me, but I was saying stuff and I wasn't the only one saying stuff. It was other people saying stuff too. So why you taking my comment? I'm coming back and seeing my comment gone, and everybody and other people who saying stuff, they comment still there. Mine was hitting a little close to home. You know what I'm saying? I don't do no speculation, dog. I know what I'm seeing. My mind don't play no tricks on me. Girl was in Stephanie back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stephanie backseat. That's what I said. I mean, that's what I meant to say. Yep. And that's what he doing. So you the man, and you big ghost, speaking about himself in third person. And they say always watch out for somebody that do that. Speak about themselves in third person. You big ghost, speaking about yourself in third person. Oh, you the man. You making all this money. You been making this money since this long. You got all these women. Da, 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 da. Everybody know. And that's another thing. You need to stop the tough guy act, dog. The tough guy act. You who went to Philly and claimed that people knew not to say nothing to you in Philly. I'm still here, y'all. I just that opened the car door. You know that tapping noise. I didn't want that tapping to be all loud. They knew not to say nothing to you in Philly. They can tell by the way you look that Big Ghost ain't playing. Big Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Is you nuts? Is you out your mind? Do you know where you was at? That ain't Greensboro. Greensboro, a walk in the park, bro. That's a cakewalk compared to where you was at. Do you know where you was at? That's how I can tell you ain't never been nowhere. You a Bama. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can sit down and be the man in a town like that. And that town is notorious for hustlers from New York since the 80s coming down there and taking it over. Not no dudes over there running nothing. Dudes from out of town, New York, taking it over. It's notorious for that. You know, I'm putting out a call. We need the streets of Greensboro to talk. I don't think you is who you say you is. I really don't think you are who you say you are. It's cap. And we starting to see that you are who you say you are. You aren't who you say you are. You know? One thing I never liked that I really didn't like about you, and we gonna go back to a VC thing. How somebody you owe your YouTube check to that guy. You owe that man your check, bro. Let's be honest. You owe that man your YouTube check. That man done bought every damn body on that channel to that channel. Everybody. We still waiting. I'm still waiting for you to get on there one day and say, y'all go follow uh VC the Enterprise. Is you gonna do it? Is you gonna do it one day? When you gonna do it? When you gonna help somebody uh earn them something and make them some money? As you can see, he loyal to you and he look up to you, so he probably still gonna be helping you get people because it's just gonna be more money for him and more opportunity for him. But you just can't bring yourself to do it because you don't want nobody to have nothing but you. Don't think you doing good because you temporarily, having a little minor success on YouTube. Because one thing, if you don't want to see nobody else have nothing, God ain't gonna let you keep nothing. And the chickens is coming to roost. They mad too. They rising up against you. Stephanie talking. You know, what's the woman out her channel? Life of Grandma. Y'all go subscribe to Life of Grandma. Go subscribe to Stephanie channel. They coming to roost. They talking. They telling their story. This what you feared the most. You gonna come at this woman, daughter, and kids, and there's people saying they don't believe it because they think he telling the truth about that and all this and that because Stephanie could have been trying to get sympathy. What sympathy she needed while she was in her addiction, though? This is what I think because I feel like she was already getting paid cash to do the videos. She was getting the same benefit of doing the videos and everybody else, getting some cash so she can go get high with it. She ain't lying on you. She telling the truth. That was a threat what you did. That was a double threat. That was saying, okay, if you going to expose my doings out here, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put your daughter in a position where she can't get her children back. You know how dirty that is, bro? That's super dirty. I'm gonna put you in a position to where your daughter gonna lose her kids because you telling my dirt, but you doing stuff to them to cause them to tell your dirt. You ain't in position to move how you move with them people, to talk to them how you talk to them, to mishandle them, to underpay 'em. You ain't in position to do none of that. You got too much dirt on you. But being that you do that, it shows me that clearly you ain't worried about going to jail. Why you ain't worried about going to jail? Let me tell you something, man, about the street. Let me tell you something about the street. Anybody that spent any time in the street, let me tell you something about these older cats. This dude, 48, about to be 49 years old. When these dudes at that age still in the street, he ain't taking no time. He ain't trying to get no 5 years, 10 years. He ain't trying to do, man. When they get caught up at that age, they telling automatically. They can't take no stretch, and you ain't trying to take no stretch, and your man's ain't trying to take one either. Both of y'all got trafficking charges, but you still out here. You still out here. He had stolen property. You don't receive stolen property. He been going to jail though. You ain't going. You just out here thriving, moving around. That tells me something, man. You working, bro. You got to be working. Got to be working. That's what it is. It's Stephanie is not that. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. What you talking about, Moni? Yeah, yeah. But yeah, she was saying allegedly. I'm not saying no allegedly. When I can't say allegedly no more. It was allegedly before the proof of what I was hearing started to show itself. It's coming from too many directions. You know what I'm saying? This a nasty dude right here, bro. You can't talk about this era. We got to put stuff in the proper perspective. We got to take it back to the G class. We got to take it back to under the old law and the old way of doing things. Because in this era right here, people don't know how to stay in their place when they should be in a certain place. You remember it was a time where if you had certain stuff on your jacket or you was involved in certain stuff, you couldn't even do no talking. You had to chill. You can't say nothing about nobody because XYZ. And nowadays you got the most ill repute, worst people in the world talking big time, you know what, you know what I'm saying, and getting away with it. And it's partly because they doing it to people on the internet because that's where you see it the most. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, look, bro, you ain't in no position to talk about nobody. You can't be picking up the dope fiend women for sexual favors and doing no talking. You can't be over here capping about no money, being scared of your homeboy, but doing no tough talking. You can't be on here fronting that you've been in the feds. All this is false bravado and everything else. Show us what fed jail you've been in. Show us what fed jail you've been in. When you was on that video talking to that dude, and you was like, I've been here, I've been here, I've been here. Ain't none of them fed jails. You telling us you've been to the feds, you've been 20 years in the feds. I don't think you was ever no big time dude like that. Them cars ain't paid for that you got. Buy them then. If you so big money, you got so much money, you such a big time guy, pay for them. Man, you leasing them cars. You know what I'm saying? Leasing them, bro. How you got the money for that truck? You got that money for that truck when you had that room and you was bringing everybody in there doing lives and having people donate the money. You didn't give them people that money. You claim you gave VC $200, and VC said he never saw that money. That's how you get. Is that you put that with your YouTube check, and that's how you got the down payment for that Jeep. It ain't hard to see. You bought everybody in there over the course of a month. Penelope and Eastside, Penelope by herself, Marley, KD, and you bought everybody in there and went live and told people to send them money. That's all you so concerned about the whole time they live. Oh, somebody sent something. How much they sent? Tell them to send this. Tell them to cash out because you doing that for you. Shine for grind first and then shine, bro. That's the name of the game. You satisfied with creating the appearance of something, a facade. But that's up. The chickens done came to roost. Yeah. That's all you did. Took everybody money they donated to everybody else and put it down on that Jeep. It sure did. You sure did. Who he think he talking to? Like we crazy. Yeah, that's what he do. Anything he do for somebody, he got to talk about it. You bought VC some of that. Man, that's city trends. That's city trends. Them outfits cost next to nothing. City trends is the cheapest place you can purchase a pair of clothing. I mean, some clothing, an article of clothing in the country, unless you getting something from a yard sale or a thrift store. Other than that, that's about the cheapest place you can get some clothing. But you go and bring that up and throw that in their face. You seen this person? Oh, money. Seen Itty Bitty? Oh, come on here, give me her money. I sent you in jail. I sent you money in jail. Got to talk about everything. Okay, they made you way more money than you can ever send them. You can't pay them back. You can't send them enough, bro. Come on now. Don't play with me, cause when you hear me talking, I'm a crafty YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I'm a crafty YouTuber. I get that shit shut down. You don't even have no idea how YouTube work. You talking about don't say this. You know how much stuff you done said on that channel? That if we all up and started reporting that channel, that they'll drop you in the algorithm. They'll slow down your whole channel in the algorithm. Won't even be giving nobody your notifications. So you better walk light. Because if we all want to, we can just organize it. Because we don't like you. People don't like you. Ain't nobody hating on you, bro. People just don't like you. They don't like your character, your personality, how you treat people, how you act. We can all link up and just mass report your channel and slow it down. Did you know that? You don't understand how stuff work on here. Punk ass. I wish I was down there. I ain't Rob. I ain't none of them. You would never play with me like that in my face. You know what I'm saying? Come on, it's so much you could say about him. It's so much. Don't have a humble bonus, but I'm sorry y'all for missing the comments. You right. Don't have a he not. Don't got a humble bone in his, but try to act like he's so uh turned over a new leaf and so loving and humble and down to earth and all I care about it. You talking about a whole bunch of nothing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, said you was broke, but he was begging me for me. He don't want the money to go to YouTube. Talking about they take 50%. They don't take 50%. They take less than that. He don't want the money to go on a super chat. Want it to come to his cash app so he can use it for what he want to use it for. Doing all that talking and people on here funding your whole lifestyle. You can't talk bad. That's like biting the hand that feeds you. You ain't nobody. You think YouTube make you somebody out here? No. Who you is in life make you somebody. You ain't nobody. And to be damn near 50 years old still talking about some street activities and some street life, you sound like a clown anyway. The older you get, the more that look and sound like clown business. Dudes I know in their 40s and 50s, they ain't even proud to talk about none of that stuff. They ain't proud of that. You ain't done nothing in your life. You ain't accomplished nothing in your life. Nothing. What you really did in your life might be some tapping. What you really did in your life? Nothing. Mm-hmm. I know. Don't nobody need to support him since he's so big time, big Willie, and he got it like that, and everybody else just beneath him. Everybody he big this and everybody else little that and everything else. Then do your own thing, bro. If you don't like, get off YouTube. Get off YouTube. Oh, everybody talk about me. Everybody talking because they don't like you. You know what I'm saying? You're not a well-liked person. You know what I'm saying? They got every right to talk about you. I don't care if Stephanie make 1,000 videos. Life of Grandma, Shay, everybody make 1,000 videos. I'm finna throw my hat up in it. You better hope I don't get a hold of Hollywood or one of some of these people. Hollywood been tired of you, Joel, and all. They tired of you over there. They don't even want you. Only one like you. Mike, I can tell. Mike said, "Oh, I've seen a lot of people ain't my friends. A lot of people so-called friends. Who he talking about? What friends Mike got? He don't be around nobody but them and you. He got to be talking about you. Who else he talking about? He talking about you, bro. You better hope they don't get mad and start talking against you. They don't even want you over there at the house. The only one that want to see you over there is that damn pit bull. He like you. Now I ain't gonna lie, that pit bull ride for you. That pit bull lay you to death. You know what I'm saying? I hate for somebody to attack you or get aggressive with you in that trailer, because that pit bull probably gonna ride for you, but don't nobody else like you. Bruce the only one rock with you over there. They tired of you over there. They just dealing with you because they addicted, bro, and you know that. Using their addiction against them. Well, fine, you ain't gonna get paid for this video. You using their addiction against them. Using their addiction against them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you and all this and that. Want to do all the talking and you ain't talking about shit. You swear you be telling somebody something. The stuff you be telling them people, you ain't telling them nothing. You ain't breaking no new ground. You ain't giving them no new information or no news. You try to tell them about their addiction and they can tell you more. You need to be listening and be quiet. You want to do all the talking and be stuttering and don't nobody know what you be talking about and saying. And it take you forever to say something, but you want to do all the talking. You need to let other people talk. You can't hardly even get nothing out, bro. You worry about a damn Jeep or trying to look like you somebody. You need to go at 48 years old, whether you need to go get some type of speech class and correct that or whatever you need to do, you need to go ahead and do that and get that in order. You too old to be talking like that. And all that, and then want to do it. Let me talk. You ain't gonna let me talk. All right, I'm just be quiet. Yeah, you. That's what you need to do. Just be quiet on so many levels, cause you talking yourself into a hole, bro. But like I said, you ain't going to jail, and we know why. That's why you ain't concerned with how you do stuff. We shouldn't have all this evidence on you. Pro V done put you out there so bad, and now it's a whole bunch of people coming behind that. And you know what? Like I said, I don't want to see nobody go to jail, but so be it. You deserve to be exposed right now. I'm glad you getting exposed for who you are. Hopefully you don't go to jail. But I'm glad you getting exposed for who you are. You really expose yourself. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Won't even let the people. The won't even let the people tell their story. He think he be trying to tell them about theyself, and the people be telling him like, nah, no, it's that he them not because the decide that like, shut up, bro. How you gonna tell them about them? How you gonna tell somebody else's story for them? Let them tell their story. You can't tell their story. You lying about your own ish. How you gonna tell they somebody else's story? Let them tell their story. Over talking people, cutting them off, and everything else. If you bought a YouTube check, just say it. You will by no means be the first on this platform. If you bought a YouTube check, then just say that, man. Just say it, bro. Cause we see it. Us of those of us with sense, we see it, and we know it. So you ain't fooling nobody. Even them women on your channel that's be cheerleading for you, they just playing crazy. And it's a lot of dudes out there that now it's more dudes on there that's cheerleading for you. You know what I'm saying? But people will support anything. I don't support anything, and I don't support anybody. You don't conduct yourself like a man. You ain't worthy of respect in my eyes. Yeah, big time wannabe kingpin. That's all you's a wannabe kingpin. You know what I'm saying? Who is you? Carlito Brigante? Who is you? You know what I'm saying? Tony Montana? Big Ghost. Big Ghost my ass. Who is you? Man, you ain't nobody. You ain't better than none of them people you interview. You lower than them, if anything. They made you. You didn't make them. They made you. Talking about y'all. You ain't nobody on there famous. YouTube famous is a totally is not famous. You ain't famous. The people on your channel. Let KD and them stop. We gonna stop watching you. The only reason I it ain't but a couple of people on your channel that I even watch. I don't even watch the vast majority of them people you be interviewing. The moment KD, Mike, and Hollywood get off that channel, you might as well hang it up, brother. Cause Marley ain't enough. VC ain't enough. Them the only two you really got outside of Mike Hollywood and KD and probably Penelope. We don't want to see it other than that. So the moment you mess up with KD, that's why you know not to mess up with KD. Because KD leads to Mike and Hollywood and Joel and that. So you got a built-in little thing with that. Remember you said Marcus, you threw a subliminal and said Marcus wish he had that on his channel. Yeah, that neither. I wish trade. I wish Twin was still on here. Twin had gave me the website and I went and checked it out and I googled it and everything. It's accurate. It tell you what all the creators make. Like even in my little sector, I put JT the bigger. JT making about 1600 a month. It tell you what they make, what they earn, and they average a month. He not making no astronomical life changing money on YouTube. That's cap. That is cap. And I put in everybody channel who I be following. That's cap. He ain't making the money that he act like he making. Yeah, they got a site out there. I forgot the name of it. That's why I wish the twin just never came back. I wish he came back. Cause I got so much stuff I be writing down little notes to myself and put it somewhere and forget all about it. I wish I still knew the name of the site. And it's verifiable. It's the you can check and see what YouTube people is earning. It tally up all they views and it tally up everything, donations, all that stuff that they get to their super chat, and it gives you an average of what they seeing pretty much every month. Yeah, Joel don't even talk to him. They don't like him. Them people don't like him. And he know they don't like him, but he just need to keep this going. He ain't never done nothing in his life. Just by how excited you is about the little bit of money you get on YouTube, which is anywhere 2 or 3 grand, was what you was averaging. And just by how excited you is about that little chump change that you get every month on YouTube, let me know that your dealer earnings ain't as what you say they are. They not. Cause you really need that YouTube money. You really need it. You go above and beyond. You want to monitor and police what everybody say. You want to monitor and police what they wear and everything, how they breathe. And oh, can't breathe like that on my channel. Why you breathe so hard on my channel? They can't do nothing on your channel. Nothing. Rodney B. Is that it? Social Blade. That sounds familiar. That might be it, Moni. Monty. Social Blade. You can type him in. He ain't making no astronomical money on there like he act like he is. That's the and I've been thinking, I'm like, all his subs can't be legit. He ain't making that much money like people think he is. I think that's it. Look him up on there. Look him up on there, and you'll be surprised at what he make. He ain't making that much money. That's cap. I was making more than that working my job, and for years. My last job, this job, for years. Let's see. I started in this career in 2018. And then probably the first couple years you be grinding it out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's nothing, bro. Like what you making ain't nothing. Kind of like you such a big success. Like you a success. That's talking about everybody hating that. Can nobody tell the truth about you or they a hater. And it's people like that. People, that's just human nature. People like this to feel like, I guess, they bigger than what they are, or they're doing more than what they doing, or or they're more important, you know what I'm saying, than they really are. So like, saying, calling other people haters and claiming that other people are hating on them for whatever reason is like a shortcut to that, instead of actually being that. Yeah, yeah. If ain't nothing in your name, it ain't yours. I don't care if you paid for it. If it's not in your name, it's not yours. Anything that ain't in your name can be took for you. But he ain't no big time. He ain't no big time guy like that. You know what I'm saying? You need them YouTube checks to keep up them payments on them two vehicles. You need them checks. Show us the title. Show us that you own them. Big time kingpin. Show us you own the house. Big time kingpin. Show us mere mortals. Show us regular people. Show us regular earthlings that the God Gr Gregory, big ghosts, own all this stuff, since we you such an important big major figure. Show us. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you that for once in your life you've done something that you feel like is worth something, but it ain't the biggest damn thing in the world. It ain't you. You don't get no pat on the back for it. You know what I'm saying? And if you had to step on somebody to get it, it ain't gonna last you no way. It ain't gonna last you anyway. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever stopped to think that as much as you try to keep these people full of that whatever they on, enabling and supplying it, have you ever thought that you ought to be able to see by now that they could wake up and not be here one day? Then what you gonna do? Because nobody you've bought to that channel or bought on that channel has ever outdid them original people that you had on there. Jessica gone, Chief locked up. Who knows what's gonna happen with Penelope? You got KD, Mike, Hollywood, and VC. Your original, out of them original crop of people that you had that became and emerged to be the biggest people on that channel, and Marley. Something happened to them. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? So count your days anyway. Count your days anyway. Cause if you ain't working, you should be leaving us soon. We watching. We looking at our watches. You should be leaving us soon with that charge you got on you and them priors. Cause it ain't nowhere in the world you gonna get a slap on the wrist. They ain't gonna be like, oh, we're gonna give you a year probation. Nah, you gotta go up the road, bro. With your priors and you did 20 years to have a trafficking charge on you, you going up the road, bro. So we looking at the watch like, let's see, because we feel like you working. So it's like if he ain't working, it's no way possible if he ain't working that he not working. But if he not working, he should damn sure be going up the road soon. Not that we want to see you go to jail, but we just looking like, hey, this ain't adding up. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? They taking the feds known for holding. They letting you roam free. They is let you say this what's going on? I believe you got Tyson caught up. That's just me. That's speculation. Let me say that that's just me. I ain't gonna put that on you, but I believe you got Tyson caught up. I believe you getting everybody caught up. That's why you out there. We done seen it before. I had an associate of mine left a bag at my house when I was in Florida, and the bag had a hole in it, and I didn't know. And I picked it up, and a bunch of papers fell out, and there was all these papers on it. I'm scooping them up, and I see downward departure. And he had been catching all these charges and was still around. I'm like, why are you still around? Downward departure. I'm like, what is that? And I find out that's, say if you do something, and it's for people who got lengthy rap sheets and priors and done time and all that, and they basically working. Some of them be getting paid. So say if you do something and you facing 5, and they like, okay, well, The more people you bring us, we gonna cut down that time. So you may go over here and see, oh, I went over here to get some greenery and it was a house full of greenery and da 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 da. It's at this place. Okay, well, what we gonna do is we gonna go over there, we gonna kick that in, and we gonna see if it's right. That's gonna cut 8 months off these 5 years. Let us know what else you get. Okay. They kick that in. Okay, now you got you facing 4 years and 4 months. Oh, they doing this over here, right here. Da, 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 da. Okay, this sound like something a little bit bigger. This will knock 2 years off your sentence if we find this to be true. That's what downward departure is. Boom. Oh, look at that. You was right. You led us to it. Now you 2 years and 4 months. Now, if you ain't gonna do the whole 5 anyway, you're gonna do at least so after a while, okay, you free. They'll let you be out doing whatever because you working for them. You out here working for these folks, bro. Tyson better watch out. Tyson better watch out. Tyson, if you this should get to your ears, you better watch out. Unless you working too. That man doing some work, bro. He working hard. I got a job, baby. I got work to do. I got work to do. What Ron Hodges? Oh, I got work to do. That boy hard at work, bro. That boy out here putting it in, bro. Slaving. You wouldn't even work in real life, but you'll work to stay out that cell. You ain't trying to go in there and get 5 or 10 at your age and have to leave all them hookers back, boy. You ain't trying to see that life. Mm-hmm. And I'm coming up on an hour. I just wanted to come in, man. That's why I said I know it's probably gonna be a part 2 and 3. Because by the time I get off here, I'm gonna remember stuff that I wanted to say and stuff. There was plenty of instances and stuff you've done on that channel that I want to talk about, that I've been wanting to talk about. Man, you out your mind, bro. You better get your mind right out here. You better go back and you better make good. I don't care if you drop by there and say, hey, it's Christmas today. Y'all ain't got to do no videos. Hey, go 40 for you, 40 for you, 40 for you. You need to go around and be a little, a little more giving and spread a little late holiday cheer. You need to spread a little love around, bro. You know what I'm saying? And get your name from off these streets because you looking crazy. I know Greensboro, no. You looking real crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You think they don't know? Every video Pro V put out, he got Greensboro Police Department tagged in it. You know they know. So you going back and forth to court and they ain't saying nothing unless they building a hell of a case and you ain't no big time dude like that. You try to portray that to us, but I know they know. That's why I said you got to be working. Yeah, he not they just as capable as any other law enforcement agency trade. He just working. That's it. They got him out there. He working off that whatever he facing, he out working it off. And when you working off that time and you bring other people in, they'll let you be doing whatever. They know what he doing. I done seen a couple handoffs myself. What about when you found that lost dude with the mental illness at the hotel when Beretta and Mike was in there and the dude that was lost, they had him on the news. You did a handoff that day. When you went in and a couple times, couple handoffs you done made to a KD while she was in the back of a truck. And she held up that bottle of what was it, Ciroc or some type of liquor. You know what I'm saying? You so stupid. I wouldn't even do that on a camera, period. You couldn't hand that to her before you turned the camera, hit record, or after you hit record. This how stupid you is. You don't think. But I don't think you that stupid. I just think you know you ain't going to jail for it. You just know you ain't going to jail for it. His name on the Epstein file. Yeah. He know what he doing. He know what he doing. Pro V been on his neck for a couple years now. Been on his head for a while now. and he's still been catching you up for the same stuff. Stephanie ain't the first person to say what she's saying. Shay said it. Remember Shay? You know what I'm saying? You can't play with everybody. Stupid, arrogant, lucky, or unfortunate. No, you can't pick one. He is everything under that. I'm gonna eliminate one, and I'm gonna eliminate lucky. He ain't lucky. He just working. He telling. That's why I used to be telling VC, man, your channel could be bigger than his. You know what I'm saying? Bringing all them people over there. You know what I'm saying? If I was VC, if you in this house, you automatically on a video because I'm gonna be in here filming. So you on here. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Man, he must be crazy. He must be crazy. And they don't like you and they ain't loyal to you. Any of us, if we was willing to pay these people to interview them, they'll come and make their money. Cause they in it for the money. They don't even like dealing with you. I can tell Rochelle tired of you. I can tell Marley tired of these people tired of you, bro, and how you talk. I believe it's been longer than that, Trade. I believe it's been longer than that. I always had, and I like I said, this is me again. I always found it funny how you got the accusations for how you pay, and they definitely was even louder back then. I found it funny how you went to do a video with Jessica, and she was crying. She was at her wits' end, and she was thinking about hanging it up. And you went to do the video, and the next morning you was over there. I feel like you was the last face she saw. So why would she do a video for money? And I'm pretty sure you can look at the condition she was in on that video and tell that it was the end for her. I knew it when I saw it. You can tell that it was the end for her. So why would I? And it was late when you showed up over there to do that video. Why would I call this man to come do a video to do for money to do a drug that's gonna keep me up all night long? Or a drug. Now she was on something that was gonna slow her down. But I feel like it's quite possible you assisted with that, should I say. It's quite possible you assisted with that. You was the last face she saw, and then early the next morning, you just happened to be over there, bright and early. Oh yeah, Jessica gone, y'all. She gone. You was the last face she saw in there for a video. Now, if you really gave a damn about her seeing her in that condition, you would have called somebody for her. I wouldn't have saw nobody in that. I had a friend of mine talking like that before, and she was living in a whole other town. I sent the police over there, and they came while I was on the phone with her, and they told her, "Oh, that's a good friend you got." Da, 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 da. And she said, "I just was mad talking. Why you didn't call nobody? If I had saw somebody, how just go back and look at that video if he still got it up there. If I had saw somebody that was in that position and feeling that bad, you could tell that she was finna check out. She was done. I would have called somebody. Hey, y'all come over here and get her. If y'all got to go hold her somewhere or whatever, come get her. You was thinking about YouTube. You wasn't thinking about Jessica well-being. You was thinking about your, as you say, diction channel, because you like to leave letters off of shit. You was thinking about your diction channel. And you was the last one she saw. Put that together. That's how I always felt. You was the last one she saw. You could have been an assistant. She could have done the deed and accomplished what she needed to accomplish with what you provided. I always felt that way about you. Chief, you did a video with Chief. and something sent him off that night. He went and took a car and just well, he already had that car. He went and did this and that and this and that off of something. Everybody that's affiliating with you going down. You losing everybody on your channel. Everything affiliated with you going down. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Probably didn't even send donation to Jessica. Oh, you know that. He greedy. He ain't gonna do for. He don't want to put nothing into nobody pockets or give nothing. It's all about him. We posted her on X channel. Hopefully he sends her. Yep. You could look at that video and tell. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even felt uh uh comfortable leaving her in there. That man don't care about nobody but himself. But everybody time run out. And like I said, the chickens coming to roost. Everybody time run out. Everybody time run out. Yeah, yeah. He was scared of Chief. That's another one he didn't talk to any kind of way. He seemed like he don't want to interview Mike. Every time you see now that Mike ain't partaking no more. Every time he talk to Mike, Mike be with KD and them. Why you ain't talking to Mike no more? Is it true what they saying that you don't want to? Grandma said, "Life of Grandma." She said, that you don't want to interview her because she's gotten better. Stephanie said you don't want to interview her because she gotten better. Why you ain't interviewing Mike? Mike was, oh, that my homeboy. Oh, that my dog right there. Magic Mike. Magic Mike can't get an interview unless he with KD in Hollywood now. You told him when he was on the porch, oh, you ain't doing nothing, or you ain't talking about nothing. So that's like you telling him, oh yeah, you ain't got nothing, you ain't getting high, you ain't worth nothing right now to me. That's what you telling him. But that's your homie. Oh yeah, he got major picks and chooses. He ain't the tough guy he say he is. He got picks and chooses for real. He definitely got picks and chooses. That man got picks and chooses, something serious. He don't talk. He wasn't talking hard to Chief. He don't talk hard to Tyson. He know who to talk to a certain type of way. He didn't talk hard to KB. Everybody else, he's snappy with him, except for Marley. And when that one person, he know not to get crazy. Neek Neek showed him. Now he know not to talk crazy to Neek Neek. Neek Neek cut. Yeah, Neek Neek cuss his ass out. You remember they was walking down the street and he tried Neek Neek. He was mad because they was walking fast. Neek Neek cussed his ass out. He know not to mess with Neek Neek. He and certain people I think got some dirt on him on another level. I can't wait till he pissed Marley off enough. Marley knows she could talk to him any kind of way. Yep. Mike, he talking about, oh, he going around trying to, oh, what Mike doing over there? Mike, oh, now he talking about, oh, I know he clean. I know he clean. Yeah, I know you do. But that's why we ain't seeing no videos on him. Going to get selfish. See Hollywood damn near on his deathbed. You going to get him from the hospital. Well, I'm gonna go. If he gonna leave, let him leave on his own. If you gonna leave this hospital knowing you need to stay here, that you basically your time running out and you leaving the hospital to get high, I ain't coming to get you. I ain't gonna assist you in it. Like Penelope leaving. How you leaving the hospital with blankets and all the hospital stuff? You walking out the hospital with it. And like people like everybody say, they will you out the hospital. How you leaving? He coming to get them, assisting them in leaving while they should be getting the care that they need. Don't care about nothing but a damn video. Yeah, you going to get the man, and the man can't even breathe, heart barely working, and you going to get him, and you steadily taking money over there, helping him deteriorate and make his condition get worse. But when he go, that's a key thing. That's the most important person on that channel is Hollywood, because them other two that stay over there with him, they only got a place to be and congregate together because of him. Let something happen. You think you finna be at you think you about to be at Joel house? You know Joel don't mess with you. Joel don't fool with you. You think you about to be at Joel house? No, sir. I think not. You know what I'm saying? So what they gonna have to do? Be on the street 24/7 just to catch you and meet up with you? I'd be hell bent on taking them people to rehab, but you ain't trying to take them to rehab. Where you gonna be at? Hollywood, the one that's keeping the house and the home for you to go over there. He a key piece to the puzzle. What they gonna all stay at Crystal House? I think not. KD Mama, I think not. They gonna all be separated. So your YouTube downfall, the seeds have already been planted for it, and you the main one in the damn garden contributing to your internet downfall. We don't care nothing hardly about them people. Your channel about to drop in the ranks. Let and KD claims she always, oh, I'm if Mike's get clean, I'm gonna get clean. Mike clean, why you ain't clean? You through. Let them get tired of you or let them get clean. You through. Let something happen to Hollywood. You through. You gonna decline. I heard something crazy. And keep talking. Like I said, we are all out organize a campaign. We are all get together and report the stuff you the unsavory stuff you showing on your channel. Who can remember? And I know I believe that's Superhead. Then you had Superhead on your channel swallowing a banana. She had just took a shower. She bent over to turn the water off. You was all behind up under her skirt behind her. Now, if I was out there and I was gonna partake in some of that stuff, that would have been about the last one. That would have been one of the last ones I chose. That her, uh, 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 Snow and all of them. Then you are telling people, oh, if you see a big trick now, that's what you just told Snow. Oh, yeah, he a big. You won too. But at least he get high. So he got an excuse to do it. He just messing with those that's doing what he doing. You know what I'm saying? You might be right, Monty. He might be signing them out. He might be the one that's signing them out. But I don't think they can hold you hostage though. Like you leave. Yeah, right, Trey. I think yeah, they can't hold you hostage. You leave, you leave. They tell you that because I remember I had a surgery because I had a sinus, the surgery on my sinuses. I had a polyp in my nose in 2012, and then they was trying to tell me like, oh, we can't let you go home if you don't got a ride and all this and that. So I had to get somebody to come get me. He probably signed them out. He probably signed out Penelope, signed out Hollywood or something. Ain't no telling what he told. I'm a caretaker. Ain't no telling what he told him. You know what I'm saying? So they can help him get him out of there. And Penelope getting worse and worse, deteriorating. He's still over there helping her kill herself. Not that she ain't gonna go get it, but it ain't gotta be you. You don't do it. Penelope, look at Penelope and how she moving and acting. Penelope acting like Esau. She looking worse. She doing worse than Esau. Restless, can't be still, right, Javan? Then exposes him. All he doing now is proving that what everybody been saying is right, and making videos trying to do a rebuttal and threaten to get somebody killed. You better be quiet before they turn it up on you. You better be quiet. Yep. This a dirty dude right here, bro. He dirty. And don't nobody like everybody got the same story. Yeah, when I first used to watch his channel and they quickly don't like him. How come now if don't nobody like you, is you. The people who pretending on your channel to like you don't even like you. They just know you paying them their money, so they just tolerating you. How nobody like you? If don't nobody like you, it's you. A major POS piece of shit. That's what you is. Don't nobody like you. Ain't nobody hating on you, bro. They just don't like you. Yeah. Javon, I was just telling them earlier. I don't know if you watch, but if you watch Pro V videos about him, he be having the police, Greensboro police tagged in the videos and everything. I know they see him, but he ain't informed. That's what I said. He ain't worried about it. If you know he tagging you in these videos and he putting you out there about your activities, how you gonna keep doing it? The only way you gonna keep doing it like that and keep getting caught up like that is if you know, oh, ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. So cause you working. So you know they not gonna do nothing to you. You the golden goose that's laying the golden eggs. You bringing in a lot of dairy. You know what I'm saying? So they letting you go. They like, all right, you know what I'm saying? He cool. He cool. They letting you go. Yeah, all these women that go on his channel. All these women on there liking him. Oh, oh, you so fine, Greg, and you da. And he out there with Becky Super, Becky Superhead, KD. You know what I'm saying? Scragglers. He out there with them. Something got to be wrong with something wrong with you somewhere. He might got something, especially if they say the girls said she, you know, went down there and did the do and he was smelling like fish down there. Somebody, got a smell like that. They might got it. They usually that's a sign of disease. You know what I'm saying? He might got something. That's why he playing now. He playing in the garbage. And then talking about everything you do, you try to follow in Marcus' footsteps. Marcus went to how Marcus make them titles with the thumbnails and put the girl turned around or put a sexual title. He did everything Marcus do, he do it. Copycat. And like I said, this ain't me hating on him because even Pro V tell you because when I first was introduced to Pro V, when I first started watching that channel, Pro V just popped up because a lot of times you start watching the channel, you start to see the other channels that's related to it or be tagging them or being they affiliated with it in some type of way, either whether they be in the comments or they make content related to that channel, whatever. And after watching Pro V, he probably remember because I came on there and I said, "Why are you putting this man? Keep talking on this man, hating on it." And then after I watched him like a little bit longer, I was like, "Hold up, like this dude a fraud." And I started feeling this and not liking him. You know what I'm saying? you know, Pro V got his methods for doing what he want to do. That's him. You know what I'm saying? But I see now what he was talking about. He wasn't lying, and you know what I'm saying? He wasn't lying on him about nothing. I tell you that. He ain't making nothing up about him. None of these people is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he might be the one sent the cops to VC house when they came and got Juicy and them out of there. He might have sent them over there and going over there trying to bully VC and bully Rob and bully. You definitely got your picks and chooses. He think $40 is a big and he don't even be paying him $40. That's a big lie. And he used to hide it, but now he openly said, "All I got is this. Y'all can split it." He's showing up and interviewing two and three people with 40. You have a 20 for each one. You know what I'm saying? Each and every one of them people don't realize at this point that they can start a channel. Look at Stephanie. They say Stephanie got 2 or 3 thousand already and just jumped out there with her channel. And she already working with a few thousand. Like they can all do it. All they gotta do is keep a phone. Mike can turn up right now. Hollywood can turn up right now. I guarantee you, if Hollywood and KD started a channel, or if they both started their own individual channels, if you look at what Stephanie was around for a brief little moment since Mike got out of jail, the time before last, when he did all the months. And look at her channel already. So what you think if KD, Hollywood, Mike, Marley, what you think they'll do if they start channels? I don't know why they keep messing with them. That's why I told VC, I don't even know why you messing with him, bro. You might as well go ahead and lock in and focus on yours. And that little man, that's chump change. Yeah, if they get channels, if they get channels, grandma, life of grandma said he told her he ain't interviewing no more because she ain't got nothing to talk about because she clean and he heard she got a YouTube channel. So what? Why you don't want nobody to have nothing but you? You ain't the only person in the world can get a YouTube channel. See, he wants to feel like he bigger than what he is, and he want to try to control stuff, and he want to try to feel like he making everything happen. It's them. You ain't the star of the channel. You just the dude holding the camera. We can't even listen to you talk. You can't even get a sentence out. And all that. You know what I'm saying? And all that. You know what I'm saying? You can't even say you ain't the star. They the star. Can't even have a channel. Ain't said this man. I'm still waiting for him to say this man name. He ain't said this man channel. That's why I started making the cartoons on him. And you see the VC episode, it got VC channel name right across it. And I say on there, you can't say that on my channel. He don't he ain't said the man channel name or nothing. You think you would think that all he do is promote his channel. He think the world of him and get nothing in return. He don't even give him a whole $40. He lied and said he gave that man $200. Outfitted from City Trends. Man, that shit didn't even cost $50. You bought. All the people come from VC on his whole channel. Yeah, got to pay for promo. He lying. He ain't gonna say Okay, put it like this. If that's the case, VC next video he do, tell him shout out, do it for free, and tell him to shout out your channel. I bet he still won't do it. Oh, don't say your name on my. Don't bring up my channel. You don't tell me what to do on my channel. I say what I want to say. See, he doing that with them because he see VC ain't no fighter. You know what I'm saying? Man, I done seen so many interviews with them two where I wish I can just jump into VC body just for that little bit of time of that video. Cause I'm all the way in New Jersey. Like he really did VC bad in front of what's Jack Master Red at that motel. So I'm like, oh, he got mad because VC told the girl was like, oh, I want what she said she wanted $15 or $10 for the video. And he told me, oh, you gonna make more than that. Yeah, and don't you pay more than that? So you got mad because he messed up your get over game. So I guess if they hadn't have been there and she said she wanted at least 10, $15, you was gonna give her 10, $15. You got mad. And he went and called that man some of everything under the sun behind that. If he got to pay for promo, then okay, all the people I done bought to this channel that you continuing to make money off of don't count for nothing. I can't get a shout out. You can't do one video and say, tag his name and y'all go follow at VC the Enterprise in the title. Cause it's still a lot of people don't know his channel. No, not me. See, well, you operate different. You a female. I'm a grown man. Ain't no man finna sit and talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? And be at his house talking crazy to him. You know what I'm saying? Just try to embarrass and humiliate people. Even if his house do stink or something else, you walking in his house on video, talking about, oh, it's stinking here, it's sour, and trying to play the man and trying to be funny. Man, you walk in my house, I'll lump you, boy, I'll tear it. Man, look, walk in my house and disrespect me on camera. When he turn, he go crazy on camera. When he turn that camera on, he be trying to play him and low rate him. You know what I'm saying? And talk down to him. Yeah, you high right now. You high right now. Everybody know they high. That's what they do. You don't need to announce that. Be high. You ought to see how he holler at Hollywood. He talked to Hollywood in his house like he created like ain't got no respect for the man in his own house. Sit down, Hollywood. I done heard him tell. Sit down, Hollywood. Get over here and sit right here and all this and that. Oh man, look, I be wishing it'd be me. Sit down, Hollywood. Be quiet, Hollywood. Y'all be quiet. And like I said, they just want their money so they can do what they do. Man, I'll put the beats on him if he came in my house. If he was outside talking to me like that, let alone come in my house. That's the worst thing you can do is show some is let these people think that you soft or you ain't gonna take no type of action for no disrespect. Once you let somebody disrespect, that's it. Ain't nothing going to change, and he ain't gonna never respect VC or see VC as an equal until VC put his hands on him. Even if he wins, if he should beat VC, VC need to put hands on him at this point, and just enough to make his presence felt. Even if they piece it up to make him say, "Okay, let me not say nothing like that to him again," because this gonna happen, like what happened last time. Like at this point, some hands and feet need to be put on him because he too disrespectful. Still going around with that same thing. He's still going on there telling Hollywood, "Oh yeah, KD over there with this one doing this and this." That man don't even care. He go over there trying to instigate. All he do, a lot of their relationships is as bad because I don't feel like KD do all that talking. When she see him show up, she feel like she got protection and she start disrespecting her. I don't think she disrespect Hollywood like that when he ain't around. I think she turn up and go to the next level when she see him. Yeah, they done called him that. He know they done called him that. Derek, they done called him a ninja. You know what I'm saying? He know that they call him that, but he ain't gonna say nothing because he need him. They can call him 100 of them. As long as he making money off him, he gonna let it happen. Yep. But yeah, go check. Monty dropped them shorts. You know what I'm saying? Go, yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead and check out them short. Well, I did it. I put a voiceover on it. Yeah, I'm gonna make fun of you backseat of the Jeep swinging an episode with Becky Superhead. Boy, you down. Boy, you down. Bad. What soldier? Who's that? Soldier Slim. Boy, you down. Bad for that. Boy, you down. Bad for that. You know what I'm saying? He went and got Amy. He trying to show Amy that house. You know what I'm saying? Look at her. Done got this. You know what I'm saying? Just lying, bro. No, uh-oh. Bow legged. Nah, I just like to make people feel good. No, you ain't. You just setting up, letting them know, hey, I see you, and I'm about that. You know what I'm saying? He don't fool me. What lady? Oh yeah, yeah. He tell him to lie. Stephanie just said that he told her to act like something. She said the last to act like something was going on, or something that live when he one of them lives when he went out there to meet her. Oh no, that was $60 because that's what he paid her to do. The woman that's exposing it, that's friends with her. Becky Superhead, the size of a damn twig. Yeah, swinging the episode, bro. He dug in the bottom of the barrel. Out of all the ones he could have got, he went low. I guess VC was promoting her, you know what I'm saying, how top notch the how top notch the top was. I guess he had to find out for himself. So you talking about VC and then went behind VC. Yeah, see how he a narcissist and he try to control everything. See, a narcissist will do some crazy stuff when they can't be in control. I had my first the like the word to where the first time I outwardly like just unequivocally knew that a person and died like yeah, this a narcissist right here. Like when I finally really understood what it is and how they move and what they do some crazy stuff when they start to getting figured out when they can't keep up a facade or keep the wool over everybody's eyes and they start getting exposed, they gonna do two things. They'll do this before they get exposed, but they'll paint a picture of you to make you look a certain type of way to other people and to make you look a certain type. They're gonna try to make you look crazy, like a liar or whatever, so that if they information come out, people don't believe you. Or if you start exposing them, sometimes they'll do it then. So they're either gonna do that and try to paint you a certain way, or they're gonna run. A real desperate narcissist, you may not be here no more. So you ain't lying for Tanya. They better watch out because he could try something because he mad that the wool. You see how extreme he went when Stephanie came out and went to talking. Oh, you had my friend that was in the back car when everything started to come out. Yeah, that was a little heavy. Before they just say he handing off stuff, but when that came out, oh, I make sure your daughter don't get. I'm gonna start talking about your daughter and what's happening with them kids, and he trying to get the woman daughter kids not to come back. Just going to great extremes and great lengths. You think he won't do nothing to him? He won't fight nobody but somebody who he think is soft. So you think he won't target no woman? Even Shay said he was trying to get tough with her, but she just didn't back down from him. Show who some love. Yep. No, ain't nobody saving him. No, hell no. Cause trust me, like I said, people know. The internet just don't know. But he it ain't nowhere in the world he doing this in Greensboro, and people don't know that he doing it. They know. Yeah, he ain't concerned about how nobody feel or they feelings or they reputation, because he wouldn't put them out there the way he do. He wouldn't start trouble with them and do the things that he do to them. He don't care about they feelings and about they image and they reputation and they or how they feel about nothing. You know what I'm saying? About they health or none of that. So why should they be sympathetic to him? You know what I'm saying? The God working mysterious ways. The chickens is coming to roost. Let them roost. But I don't really care. Ain't none of them got to say nothing else about him no more. They never did because I knew what I was. This ain't doing nothing but confirming what I was already seeing, and what I was already seeing, and I knew. I've been saying that, and for time you know, I done told you personally he messing with them women. I knew he was messing with him. I've been knowing everything that's coming out now. I've been knew it on my own. It's just people told me stuff, and now we seeing it coming. I've been knew I wasn't crazy, so I don't really need to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't surprised about it. Now, of course, I'm gonna make fun out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because he had me messed up and thought that I'm like, he must thought I was mad when he blocked me. I'm like, I don't care about you blocking me. Now I'm gonna get on your top just for you. That's why I made the one live about. I'm gonna get on your top just for you doing that and thinking that you was doing something. I didn't ask you for the wrench. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna never ain't no, don't nobody. I don't bite my tongue for nobody. Ain't nobody gonna control what I say. Yeah, you was wrong. Yeah, you set Penelope up to get Mace. You knew it was going to happen. You called her over there for it to happen so you can get a video and then edited out a big chunk of it after it happened and cut it back on with you trying to act like you was trying to stop it. You knew it was going to happen. You called her over there to get Mace so you could have a video. Yeah, I peeped him from the beginning. He ain't no genius. He don't know how to hide good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he need to hire an editor. Big money. You want me to edit for you? Pay me. I edit your videos so you stop showing yourself. So you will stop getting yourself caught out there. You know, because you sure don't know how to edit. Anybody with sense can look at that Penelope Mace video. Just go if y'all can go back and find it. Go back and watch that video and watch everything that happens in it. And watch them at a part of the motel. He done a million videos over there. Watch at that part of the motel. He parked over in the cut in a different part. Oh, let's do it over here. Cause you remember right by the door it was a camera. Cause I remember he was telling Hollywood, "Well, hey, don't be doing that over here." And da, 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 da. He parked over in the cut. Why wasn't Penelope surprised to see him? Cause she already knew he was over there. Oh, come over here. We over here. Ambush, a setup. Yeah, VC editing. Oh, then VC don't know how to edit. Then if VC the one editing the videos, then he sure don't know how to edit. Cause that stuff be clear as day that what he be doing. And if I was VC, I wouldn't edit for free. Trade your editing services for shout outs and channel promotion or more money. Surviving Gregory. Yeah, I hope this reach him. I'm gonna tag him in it when I'm done with him. When I'm done with it. I don't care how he can kiss my ass. But like I said, I like when somebody dirty. I like when somebody dirty finally get they just due. Good, expose him. I don't feel sorry for him. Super selfish. Yeah, yeah, I sure wouldn't be. Yeah, he'd be paying me for everything since he claimed he's so big. He's such a big shot and so big time. Throw it right back in his face. Well, how much you paying for this? I know how to edit. Like I said, I did this and in school. I'm familiar with editing. Yeah, make him pay how, make him pay how he weighs since he claimed he getting it, he getting to it. But anyway, I'm about to get up off here too. I probably cut it at an even hour 45. I was supposed to cut at an hour, but yep, the chickens is coming to roost. Yep, you mark my words. You mark my word. Hollywood might be next. It ain't gonna be Joel because KD can control Joel. It ain't gonna be. It'll never be Joel. If it be anybody, it's gonna be Hollywood. But it might not be Hollywood if KD can control the situation. All right, trade. Yep, the chickens have come to roost. Bark. Mm-hmm. You're down bad, brother. You're down bad. Big IV, Big Four by the people for the people. And this is the For the Real Only channel. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay tapped in as well. It's not a game, it's not a test, it's the real thing. And he know that, he been knew that. Gregory. Yep. This has been a For the Real Only presentation. A real raw and uncut presentation. So we gonna just let this sit here and marinate on him. He claimed he don't watch stuff, but he see everything. He be watching, he be paying attention to everything go on. I don't be seeing it, but always telling everybody, "Oh, the people in my comments be saying this. People in my comments saying that." You sure know who comments to delete and who block for someone that don't be watching it. All right, Bubba. Yep. I got a few more minutes and I'm about to clock in. I know I've been out of commission in the past year. I had some. something to take care of, man. Some personal family business, but I'm bike. I'm bike. But let me get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Double tap the screen, hit that like button, man. If you didn't hit it already, that'll help me get me at least a little 20 piece on this live. I appreciate y'all coming by here, man. I'm about to get up out of here later.